Hey guys, welcome to Kraku. CAT 2024 is approaching and we understand the nervous and anxiety around the exam. So here are some things that you can do to get a CAT-like experience before November 24th. Make sure you watch the video till the end to understand what exactly you should be doing over the next 80 days of your preparation. Number 1, and this is slightly obvious and it is parroted by everyone, is to take your mocks regularly. CAT being 2 hours becomes a very practice-oriented exam with the kind of sections it has. So that's why it becomes so important to take your mocks on a regular basis, because taking them will give you a great exam-like feel. And this is why here at Kraku we make sure we put a lot of effort into keeping these mocks as close to the exam as possible. Our questions go through meticulous rounds of checking before they are published, and you can check them out on the Kraku website. We give 3 free mocks. But coming back to the mocks become so important because they can simulate a proper exam-like situation with the variations in questions and difficulty across the 3 sections. And taking these mocks and sectionals on a regular basis is extremely important for anyone who is serious about the CAT preparation. Number 2 is to take your mocks in a proper environment. I'm sure it's not possible to do this all the time, but on occasion you can make sure to take your mocks in an exam-like simulated environment, right? It can either be your office or college lab, anything that will give a sense of an exam center. Physical readiness to the exam-like environment can be more useful than you think, and this will also bring a seriousness to your mock attempts. And getting ready like this can be very important to perform the way you want to on the D-Day. Number 3, and this is the most important thing, don't overdo your mocks. Some people take probably point 1 way too seriously, where they overdo their mock attempts a lot. At this stage of your preparations, if you have just started, 1 mock a week, or if you're someone who's been preparing for the last 2 to 3 months, 2 mocks a week is more than sufficient. Overdoing your mocks, where you take a mock every day or a mock every other day right now, can actually hamper your progress. This is because you will not be able to prioritize your practice between mocks as much as you should, right? And this practice includes solving a variety of DILR sets, right? Solving a sufficient amount of quant questions and resting your mind between those VARC attempts. This becomes super important, and this is actually more important than taking mocks on a regular basis. If you're not practicing between those mock attempts, you will not be getting better the next mock attempt, right? So in your mind, you need to have a sense of seriousness and intensity about each mock attempt, which will be heavily diluted if you take them on a regular basis. When I say regular basis, I mean on a daily basis or every other day. So keep that intensity for each mock attempt and practice between each of those mock attempts with an aim and intention of getting better every single time. Number 4. And this is regards to your practice. Even while practicing, make sure to keep a strong emphasis on time management. You are never going to be able to do your VARC section to your highest potential if you keep taking 12 to 15 minutes for every RC that you do in practice. And this goes for DILR and quant as well. You're never going to be doing the quant section as well as you would hope if you're going to be taking 5 minutes or 6 minutes for every quant question. So even while practicing, make sure you have a strong sense of time. So when you're taking your mock attempts, you don't feel alienated about the limited amount of time you have per question. Everything that you do in practice and around it should be aimed and directed towards your mock attempts. Keep the intensity for each mock attempt as high as possible with the aim of getting better, right? So this is it for now for this video. Make sure to follow Kraku for further advice over the next 80 days, and please check out the 3 free mocks on the Kraku website. They are as close as possible to the CAT exam, and every dash CAT we put out on a bi-weekly basis, they are meticulously tested to make sure they are as similar to the exam as possible. Make sure to follow us, and thank you.